Okay, I'm gonna hope this is recording me properly. Because this has been overdue. Hi, my name is Suraj, my artist name is Soular, and like 2 weeks ago, possibly more than that, I released a song called I.W.B.H on Spotify, Apple Music, blah blah blah. Go find it. It's the last video on this channel before this one. And these are the liner notes for it. So, this song, I.W.B.H, well, it stands for I Was Born Here, and it was really conceptualized in the parking lot of Rutgers University, because I was listening to Okra by Tyler, the Creator, and you can realize it from like the first line. The first line, all you boys doing drugs in McLarens. I didn't even know about McLarens as a car brand until Tyler brought it up. So shout out to Tyler, the Creator, on that one. At least, you know, he's a reason why I'm doing these things, making shit. And then I just like thought about all the shit that I was doing during my spring semester at Rutgers and, you know, who I was. So yeah, I was in Calc 2 studying McLaurin series. Yeah, look what the... Brr. And I just like wrote down a verse. Like I got probably like 5 or 6 lines down, and I got to my car from the Rutgers parking lot, sat in it, and just rapped to myself because I was like, holy shit, like this flow is intense, I'm really liking it, I should keep going with it. So I just developed it a little bit until I had a bit of a verse. Then I stumbled upon this old beat just called Glitch Go Hard, which starts with that sound, which is literally just a glitched out, like circuit bent piece of like either a Casio keyboard or a children's leapfrog type of thing. I should let my dog down. That I was just playing around with and thought, oh shit, you know, like this sounds kind of tight when I put it in that pattern. Can you know? Hello? And so I made that beat a long time ago, and it was just a super hard glitched out beat, and I didn't do anything with it for like a year until I found it again, and I thought, you know what? These two things work. If I'm thinking about Okra from Tyler, the Creator, and my verse, I think I could do this. So I recorded it, and I hated it. I just like, I didn't hate it, but it wasn't, my dog's chewing on something. Give me a sec. No. Stop that. No. Gosh. I'm leaving it in. I don't care. One take, that's all it takes. Except, it didn't take one take for this song, at least vocal-wise. I had probably 3 or 4 recorded on my Yeti, the blue Yeti mic. Didn't like them. And this is before I recorded my... Lakota! No! He's chewing on a belt. This is before I recorded David Dutta in like an actual studio with an XLR mic, and I was like, oh damn, you know, I should probably get one of those. So I did. I got an AT2020. It's hooked up to this Focusrite. I don't know if you can see this, and all was good. So then I tried recording a verse, and it was okay. It wasn't great, and I just kept working on, you know, recording it, and I was like, god damn it, like I have all the parts of a song here. And, you know, I don't care if it's short, it's just, you know, like, it's cool. It's just not, like, it's not coming together the way it would. And I realized I was trying to imitate Tyler. I don't have Tyler's voice. Listen to me right now. This is my speaking voice. It's like Tyler's voice is like fucking deep as hell, bro. Like I don't have that voice. So I chose a different reference song. And I was like, okay, who goes hard as shit with a higher voice than Tyler the Creator. And so I settled on JPEG Mafia.
Peggy, where you been at? Getting all this promo. When it comes to money, bet these niggas is a no-show.
So once I had my reference track in mind, and reference tracking is something really important for me. I did it on Jukebox as well with one of Logic's songs. I think it was Growing Pains 3. Yeah. So I had my reference track, and I was just like, you know what? JPEG Mafia is doing his own thing. He doesn't care about, you know, like, I mean, he probably cares about getting his mixing and mastering right, but for this purpose, it was way more about just performing as hard as I can. And so that's what I did. It was just...
All you boys doing drugs in McLaren's? Meanwhile, I study McLaurin series. Think it's kind of boring and snoring. Really, I'm my ancestor.
It was just like me trying as hard as I could to just be emotional about it. All, you know, culminating in this final phrase of...
You have a band now? Fuck you. I was born here.
Thanks for ruining it. But yeah, it's, you know, the beat cuts off. It's supposed to be a really cool moment. And I had that line, you know, I was like, damn, like I really, really want a beat cut off and for everything to seem really intense when that happens. And when I finally got around to naming this thing, I had no names for it, so I was like, might as well be the one that, you know, the beat cuts off on, because it's just a one verse song. So I guess really my takeaway from I.W.B.H is you need to execute, you need to do. Even if your mix isn't perfect, your mastering is difficult because your mix isn't perfect, you're fucking, I don't know, you have a wedgie while you're recording. You don't have 1 minute worth, like more than a minute worth of material, fuck it. I just did it, and I'm proud of that. And it's out on Spotify and Apple Music, and I don't give myself a pat on the back enough, because I've already forgot that I released, you know, 2 more songs with nobody else except myself prompting me to. I should be taking pride in that, and yet I kind of don't. You know? Hey! What you doing? And so, you know, it's... Thanks for breaking my concentration. It's difficult. I'm trying to focus on, like, making a new thing, but, like, I definitely have a case of perfectionism going on, and it's really hard. Like, I don't have as much of an idea. When I record things, I'm like, ooh, oh god, no, this is horrible, and I feel discouraged from just still going. So I need to be more forgiving to myself, and I need to realize that, like, this shit takes time. You're not gonna fucking blow up on, like, your 3rd song. If you do, that's great, but, like, for me, it might take a bit more time than that. It might need, you know, a couple 300, like... I should be cool with that if I like music. So that's kind of where I'm at. I.W.B.H was an exercise in execution, and I executed, and it's out. And I should be proud of that. Mixing and mastering was hard, so I went for raw performance, and I think that paid off. Also, of course, the music video. I got Ian Cameron and Dimitri Byrne of, you know, the Rabbit Hole recording studio in New Brunswick to help me out with this. I was like, hey guys, you know, you want to shoot a music video? And for once in my goddamn life, when somebody was like, hey, yes, shooting a music video would be really cool, they actually had a camera and were right there and we could execute, rather than being like, hey, let's meet up a week later and it doesn't work out. So that was really dope. Threw it together, edited it, and I was really scared of not executing, so I just like shot it out in a day. And I was like, okay, music video done, minimal editing, I don't care, like, good, we're good. So, whew, I.W.B.H. Hopefully I can take the lesson of execution and just apply it and keep going. I'm okay with working on a smaller project, you know, a 1-minute thing, if it's a cool song that I can execute and put out into the world. I'd rather have that than a bunch of fucking unfinished FLPs. So, there's my lesson to you. I'll leave you and get back to actually catering to this very antsy dog, huh? I took you for 2 walks today.